All right. Well,
This is crazy.
This is so cool. We got 3 cameras, one right here, one over there, and then one over there. It's everywhere.
I know.
We're beautiful. All right, welcome to What the Fact, episode 6.
You think it's all about the bag over here? Really, we just spit the facts over here. Really, you just wouldn't last over here.
Episode 6.
Wow, it's moving on.
It
Just
is.
chugging along, Future is looking bright.
Yeah.
It's looking good. Been doing some crazy things, so please subscribe
Subscribe.
and follow us on Instagram. Okay, our Twitter is a little bit sad right now, but it's okay. We're really working hard to get our Instagram big, and then we'll work on our Twitter. All right, so
Priorities,
Oh yeah, we gotta start small and build. So YouTube and Instagram, Twitter will come.
Yeah.
Maybe a Snapchat in the future. Who knows?
That'd be kind of cool.
We're gonna try all different types of
Yeah.
things, guys. Everything's gonna be on our agenda. All right, so today we gotta touch on some recent news, and then we have our new segment, which we started last episode, but we didn't give it a name.
No,
Name is called
I forgot.
Public Encounters. Public
Public
Encounters of the Clovis community kind. Okay, and then we're gonna be touching on some main topics, including one we touched on last episode, but we're gonna keep you updated on it.
Yes.
All right, so let's get started on the recent news. All right, so Seattle. Seattle. There's a school in Seattle. They're going to be starting a new class known as Math Ethics.
Yeah.
Math Ethics. What's the learning objective?
It's to identify and explain how the math and other sciences have been used to oppress and marginalize people of color.
So in other words, to teach how math is being used for racist objectives.
Yeah.
Okay, some of the class questions in this math ethics class include: can you recognize and name oppressive mathematical practices in your experience? The other one?
How is math manipulated to allow inequality and oppression to persist?
There's more. How can we refrain from our views of people/communities of color in mathematics?
Yeah.
There's wait, one more.
One more.
Just one.
Can you advocate against oppressive mathematical practices?
So they're making math racist in Seattle, guys.
It's 2019.
It's
man.
2019 and math is racist. I'm pretty sure science is gonna follow.
Yeah.
Things that have no... that you can't have an opinion in math. Math is math.
Yeah.
2 + 2 is 4. Whether or not you agree with that or not, that's how it goes. Same with science. Whether or not you believe in gravity, sorry, you jump off a building, you're falling. Okay? These are things of fact,
Yeah.
things of logic, and people are turning them into opinion-based racist things.
I don't
And
even know what to say about that.
they're teaching our next generation it. Seattle, please. You already have one failure in the Seattle Seahawks, and now you have this math ethics class. How bad can this get? Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Math ethics. That's recent news number 1.
Yeah.
Let's look at recent news number 2, which, to be honest, is a little bit more serious,
Yeah.
but I'll tell you how it's funny once we get there. Okay. So what's recent news? What's going on?
So it's basically that more and more people are dying because of all the vape stuff that's going on now.
This
That's-
vape disease.
Yes,
This
vape
vape
disease.
epidemic. Okay, we have 17 people have died across the nation,
Yeah.
and about 800 cases are being reported
Yeah.
of the illness, just the illness. Okay, now California lawmakers have risen up and are pushing to ban e-cigarettes. Okay, there's 2 Senate bills regarding this. One of them,
Would ban just flavored tobacco and e-cigarette products.
so one's tobacco, one's e-cig products.
Yeah.
Getting rid of flavors. So in other words, that whole mango flavor everyone loves, it's gone. Now, that's when you look into how they're defining flavors, because technically there's a menthol flavored, there's a tobacco flavored, and then there's a no flavored.
No flavor.
Yeah, there's no flavor. It's just no flavor.
Interesting.
Yeah, weird. So, are you gonna ban those 2? And they're defining the no flavored aspect of the bill as no distinguished characteristic ick flavor.
Ick.
Yeah, it's a weird word they put in that bill. Okay, and that's the California Senate. Okay, the next one is the Assembly bill, which would prohibit advertising or promoting in ways that appeal to children. So no more cartoons, because they were already doing that.
Yep.
I don't remember seeing that, but apparently they did it,
No.
and it's not allowed because a 6-year-old can just walk into a gas station and purchase the latest mango jewel flavor. What I'm trying to figure out is why aren't they cracking down on the parents or adults who are supplying this to kids?
Mm-hmm.
Instead, they're cracking down all the manufacturers. I mean, they already put this giant label that takes up half the box on there saying nicotine. Warning may cause health issues. I'm sorry, but is half a box not big enough for you to see?
Yeah.
So they're going to go after the manufacturers. Real problem is with the kids. I don't see them getting jail time for having this illegal stuff.
True.
Obviously, if someone's reporting a huge lung illness that resembles all these other vape ones, kind of get an idea of what they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay? And so, or even the parents, because I know parents buy their kids this stuff. Why? It happened in front of me at a gas station.
Oh.
Here in Madera.
Good old Madera.
Good old Madera.
Yeah.
You're at the AM/PM. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Gateway in Yosemite. The one that everyone's always at. And I'm standing there in line, and this lady turns to her 16-year-old daughter and says, "What type of cigarettes do you like?" Right in front of the guy who's selling it. And she takes the Marlboro. Like,
I don't understand that. I mean,
how are the parents not punished?
exactly.
But the manufacturers who are simply providing what the consumers want,
Mm-hmm.
getting in trouble for this. You ain't banning alcohol.
No.
Okay, you ain't going after manufacturers of alcohol. But no, let's go after the e-cig and tobacco manufacturers. Because that makes sense. This isn't Get Smart America, mainly because this is California. So, what do we say now?
Get Smart California.
Exactly. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Alright, and now to our newest segment
Public encounters.
of the Clovis community kind.
Ooh.
Oof. This one's fun. Alright, so this time around, what I did was I took the names of, at the time, these were the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th rated Democratic presidential candidates in the polls. Okay? And I took their names, I researched them, found some statements, and I asked people to match the politician with the statement. Okay? So we're going to do the same with you, and then we'll tell you how the results were over at good old Clovis Community. Clovis Community. Alright, it's a little chilly out here, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so, first one. Alright, first statement.
So the Massachusetts senator that formed the Consumer Financial Production Bureau, a federal agency which is in charge of overseeing financial products and services offered to consumers. So who?
So, you got 4 options here.
Yep.
Kamala Harris,
Right up here.
Pete Buttigieg, Beto O'Rourke, or Elizabeth Warren. Pick one.
Ta-da.
Submit your answer. Alright, next statement. We're gonna reveal all the answers at the end. So you don't get, in between, you oh wait, I already know what that one was. Alright, so we're gonna reveal the answers at the end of this one. Alright, next statement.
You want to get this one?
Okay, I'll get this one. Alright, at the age of 37, this is the youngest presidential candidate whose highest position in government was mayor of a city that is 1/4 the population of Fresno. So again, we've already told you your options. You're going to be able to look at them. Now, 1/4 the size of Fresno, while people are looking at these answers and choosing, okay? Fresno has a population of roughly 410,000. This person, I'm not going to mention gender rating so I don't give it away, but this person, okay, their town only had 110,000, okay? I don't know how big Madera is, but it couldn't have been that much bigger, okay? So, I'm just saying, might want a little bit more experience, buddy. Alright, this next one is
the California senator that also had a tenure as an attorney general where they rejected DNA testing to prove innocence.
Mm-hmm.
So just didn't want anything to do with DNA testing.
Nope.
Apparently.
So This was regarding the convicted criminals. So the guy's already in prison.
Yeah.
And so if we had a chance to DNA test them to prove they were innocent, she said no. He, she, it, sometimes I don't know.
Could be.
2019, guys. Said it no. Okay, so take a guess at who it is. This is actually the one most people got right. Yeah. So you're probably all gonna get this one right.
Yeah.
Alright, so last one. Let's kill it. This Texas representative has gone on record saying only the government should be trusted with guns, while citizens should have them taken away. Last option. Alright. Now, unlike how I did it over there at Clovis, you can't change your answers. You're stuck. Take your answers for what you get.
Yep.
Alright. We're going to reveal them. Statement number 1 was who? My good friend
Elizabeth Warren.
Elizabeth Warren. Right now, she's actually moving up the polls as of the time of making of this video. She's actually moved up to, I believe, second. Really closing the gap between her and Biden, especially with this recent Ukrainian scandal. All right, number 2. Who was it? Say this one is.
Oh gosh.
I want to see you try.
Pete Buttigieg. I have no idea.
But it's Pete Buttigieg. Buttigieg.
Okay.
By the way, if he is elected president, even though his chances are getting slimmer and slimmer as the whole nomination process goes on, he would be the first openly gay and married gay president of the United States. Also the youngest president of the United States. So there's a lot of stuff with this guy. A lot of new things he could bring to the table, including probably having the smallest responsibility before being president. Sorry, Pete.
Yeah.
All right. Next one was
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. This is the one everyone got right.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows Kamala Harris, even though she's not doing very well in the polls. All right, and the last one was
Beto O'Rourke. I have no idea.
Beto O'Rourke.
O'Rourke.
Funny thing about the whole government having guns but citizens not. I'm just wondering what he would say if someone asked him, what happens when the government turns against people? What are people gonna do? Run up and put their finger in the gun? Looney Tune it. Pretty sure it doesn't work, buddy. I'm just saying, you know, that's a whole different topic, but yeah. It's a good idea, Beto. Good idea.
Good job.
All right, so I interviewed 31 people at Clovis Community, a little bit higher than what I did last time.
Yeah.
The average was higher. I was actually impressed.
Yeah.
It was really impressive that they were able to score a 35% average.
Which, remember, last time it was 8%.
So we're up, guys.
So
it's
we're
up. It's up.
Yeah.
It's something to look forward to. You know? But it's still not passing.
No, it's not.
Still not passing. You know, and here's a bright spot. 4 people got a perfect score. So 4 out of 31 got a perfect score. Here's the big old ugly thing sitting behind that bright spot. 10 got only 1 right. 10. So about a third of the people only got 1 right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah. What do we say to that? Get smart, America. Just get smart, okay? Obviously, you're getting smarter when it comes to national politics than you are California politics.
Mm-hmm.
But just remember, what happens here in California a lot of the time affects the rest of the nation. I mean, look at Kamala Harris. She was a California politician. Now she's running for president. So you might want to do some research on that, just to be informed about her running for president. All right, well, that was fun. I love public encounters of the Clovis community kind. It's starting to become my favorite pastime. I love just like, let's see how I can stump them next. Not to mention, I'm not gonna lie, I learned quite a bit. I did not know Elizabeth Warren formed that Consumer Bureau. You know, that was actually pretty cool. It was good to know.
Yeah.
But we're now going to move on to our main topic. Bound to get one of them right. All right. So we talked last episode about the impeachment
Of Trump.
the impeachment of Donald Trump, which probably won't happen because there's not enough in the Senate. But anyways, it's still chugging forth. It's still one of the main topics you're going to hear about in the news. But more info is coming forth. Every day it just seems like there's something new.
Yeah.
Something new. So an interesting thing came forward was Biden's story of how he got the Ukrainian dude fired.
Just 1 second while we deal with.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah,
There we
there
go.
we go.
I got it. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Tech savvy. No, I'm not.
Tech
Anyways,
savvy.
but of how he got the Ukrainian prosecutor fired. That was the interesting thing that came forward about Biden. What did you say he did?
He said that he used $1 billion in aid as leverage, but in Obama's name.
This was during Obama's
Yeah.
presidency, during
Yes.
his administration.
Yeah.
And I love reading what he actually said. Okay, this is awesome, and this is probably gonna be the second time in this show's history that we've had to bleep a word out. Okay, here we go. Ready? All right, I'm gonna
You're gonna take this one?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna look at that camera while I'll do it. Okay.
Okay.
I said you're not getting $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. I think it was about 6 hours. Okay? I looked at him and said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor is not fired, you're not getting the money. Well, son of a bitch. He got fired. Okay? And I laughed because that's actually what he did when he
laughed.
told the story. Okay? That's called quid pro quo. Okay? Favor for favor, it's bribery. Literally how bribery is defined in the impeachment process.
Yeah.
Why isn't that a bigger deal?
I don't know.
I get it. It was like it was years ago when this happened, but still, now that it's coming forward. Do something about it. Instead, they're still chasing after Trump.
Exactly.
Okay? There's a huge difference between what Biden did and what Trump did.
Supposedly.
Oh, yeah, what Trump
'Cause he-
supposedly did.
Yeah.
Okay? What supposedly did. Because we have, all right, on record, Biden saying he used $1 billion as leverage.
Mm-hmm.
Quid pro quo.
Also known as bribery.
Exactly. Trump suggested, just like we suggest you subscribe. We're not bribing you with anything.
No. But like, there's a red button down there, like somewhere down there.
Seriously,
You should just
seriously.
click it.
If I'm gonna bribe you, I don't know, just subscribe. It's cool, okay? And
It's cool.
if you comment, I'll comment back.
Oh yeah, we'll give you a high five.
Like that.
Boom.
We may even do an extra clap for you.
Oh, just maybe.
Just maybe. Okay, but anyways, Trump suggested. Okay, he didn't actually bribe anyone with anything,
No,
but they're still going after Trump instead of Biden, who we now have proof
but he was.
quid pro quo'd Ukraine
Yeah.
with $1 billion as a vice president in Obama's name.
I think that's a problem. I don't know about you, but like, that's a big
No,
problem.
I'm okay with it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Great.
No, I'm very concerned about what's going on here, guys. This is a big issue, and I'm not liking any of it. All right, there are also concerns that the whistleblower might have been in contact with, Schiff.
I
We're gonna
think
say
Schiff,
Schiff.
yeah.
We're gonna pronounce it Schiff. And who is Schiff?
Schiff is a Democratic representative from California, believe it or not.
The lady who announces the impeachment inquiry was a.
California.
And I didn't even realize that one. Yeah, and she's also a
Democratic. Democrat,
whatever, but also a Democrat. The dude involved in bribing Ukraine was also a.
Democrat. Wow.
I'm starting to see a trend. So now there's concerns that because he talked to a Democrat before he came forward with the information, there may be some tinkering with stuff that happened.
Yeah.
So that's what's new on this impeachment inquiry. I don't know why people are getting mad at Trump when it looks like the Democrats are doing some fishy stuff.
Yeah.
Okay? All the facts are saying there was some information and stuff Democrats were like talking about before coming forward with it. Trump released his statement, put it out there pretty fast, and it's for everyone to read.
Yeah.
So please do so. Keep yourself informed. All right.
Smart America.
Oh yeah. Say it louder for the people in the back.
Get smart America.
Good. Throw a hashtag in front of that. All right. Main topic number 2. Okay. So September 23rd. I need water. Go ahead. You read that.
Okay. So September 23rd, that was pretty good, was an intense Monday. So this was the Monday where the impeachment started
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's when the impeachment inquiry was announced. There was also this big speech by a certain girl named.
Greta Thunberg.
Ooh, does that name ring a bell, guys? Fact checkers, look it up.
Checkers.
And it was at the UN Climate Change Summit. A lot of people heard about this speech. It was a big deal, okay? We're going to be talking about this in the future. Don't worry, we're going to get there. But there's other things, okay? Because this was an event, this third event that occurred wasn't really touched on by major media. Not Fox, not CNN. No one really big touched on it a lot. Okay, at least it didn't get the attention it deserved.
Yeah.
Okay? And it was a speech on religious liberty given by none other than
Donald Trump,
our president. Wow. Okay? A religious speech. Okay? A religious liberty speech. At the UN, by the way. This was also at the UN. It was shortly after Greta's speech started. In his speech, Donald Trump urged world leaders to stop persecuting people for their faith. Okay? Because about 80% of the world's population live in countries where religious liberties are threatened, restricted, or banned. What else is going on?
Terrorism targeting violence is also an issue that he mentioned, and he brought up the mosque shooting that happened in New Zealand recently.
A terrorism that was specifically aimed at Muslims. Yeah, so he talked about that. So he's not just talking about one religion. In his speech, he mentioned multiple religions: Buddhist, Hindus, Muslims, Christians, dog barking. No, I'm kidding. He made an announcement. Donald Trump made an announcement that the United States would contribute $25 million to help protect religious relics and promote religious freedom.
And the Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, also announced the creation of an international alliance dealing with the same issue.
Awesome. Now, people are like, oh, so he just spoke about religious freedom and dipped. No. Okay? This dude was busy that day. Okay? Along with people accusing him of bribing Ukraine, which he didn't. He made a brief appearance at Greta's speech.
He did.
First 10 minutes, he was there.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he had to leave to make his speech, but he was there. He sat in the back to make sure he didn't disturb anyone by leaving. Okay, and then after his speech, he went to who's?
The Prime Minister of India.
Yeah, Prime Minister of India, who's speaking on this big issue about, I don't know, what is it?
Climate change?
Climate change? I don't know. Anyways, okay, and we're not taking away from climate change. Okay, we're gonna be talking about that issue because it's very controversial. Some people say, "Oh, it's happening. We're dying in 30 years." Other people saying, "No, it's not. Forget about it. We're living." Okay, so this is very two big different, and we're gonna look at the facts and see what's going on very soon. But this religious liberty speech is something of importance because in the United States we hold our religious liberty high.
Oh yeah.
You go to church if you want Sundays, okay? An employer is not allowed to restrict you from worshiping, okay, your religion. So that's something a lot of other countries don't do, okay? There's countries where Christianity is persecuted. There's countries where Islam is persecuted. I want to use the right word for that religion. There's also places where Buddhists and Hindus are persecuted. It's across the board. Everyone is persecuted, okay? And it's something that needs to be fixed. For 80% of the world to live in that.
It's kind of ridiculous.
It's sad.
Yeah.
It just shows how far this world still has to go.
Exactly.
People say America's a horrible place. Well, I mean, go to a country where your religion is persecuted.
Yeah.
See how horrible America is then.
It's true.
He spoke on a topic a lot of people tend to just...
Yeah.
You know?
It's true.
It was a new topic, a fresh topic that needed to be spoken on. And I have a feeling a lot of good things are going to start coming from this.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, with this new alliance, the money he said the United States is going to put into it to help make sure other people in other countries get to feel the religious liberties we have here.
Yeah.
I mean, to be able to wake up, go to church, and not feel,
worry about it.
Yeah, you're not gonna worry about, oh man, someone might come in today and shoot us.
Yeah.
We might just die in this church just for being in this church.
Mm-hmm.
No other reason.
Yeah.
Okay, we might get arrested for being here. Okay, you don't have to worry about that here in the United States.
Yeah.
Don't take that for granted. Don't. Because California's looking at probably taking that away sometime. I mean, they've been pushing really hard stuff to get rid of that religion government line. They want to get rid of that. You could tell.
Yeah.
Okay? Movement's been passed. So enjoy that. Get ready for our next episode. Educate yourself so next time we do a game, maybe you'll be able to get most of them right.
Maybe.
Suckers. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment, please comment.
Oh, yeah.
We want your comments. We want more topics. We know there's some people who want to talk about climate change, so we're gonna make that happen very soon. We also know there are some other topics you haven't brought up yet. Maybe something that we have probably overlooked because we have school too, guys. We have work. Okay, I have work. He just has a lot of school.
Yeah. School sucks.
Memorial is a great place. Okay. All right. Anyways, please like, subscribe, comment, and we will be commenting back.
Yeah.
So that's it for What the Fact.
Episode 5?
6. Episode 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get smart, America.
Yeah.
Fact checkers are out.